If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video. Have you ever heard of the show Reboot? Not the remake that they did on Netflix, but this is the show that the remake was based off of, and the show is amazingly better than the remake. This show I used to watch back in the day. It is the first computer animated TV show. It is phenomenal. And so, if you're like, how much did you like the show? Well, I liked it enough that I used to collect the cards. Oh, just a fantastic show. I loved how the characters evolved and stuff like that. Well done show. Super fun. If you don't know about it, you should. Another phenomenal show from back in the day is Erie, Indiana. This was directed by Joe Dante. It's like X-Files for kids. You know, it was just so fun and just well done. It's got the kid from Hocus Pocus in there. Yeah, he had his own series. And if you don't remember, like, check it out. I want to say it's got to be streaming somewhere. I think it's on Prime. I think Prime has that, and then there was another series that was like Erie something or another. It was a variation of the show. But yeah, I want to say there's a bunch of episodes directed by Joe Dante and the director of Gremlins and a lot of other stuff. But yeah, great show. Another great show, The Tick. This is the original, and it was based off a comic. There has been a live-action show, and then later on there was another live-action show that I believe was made by Amazon Prime. It's on Prime Video, and Alec Tudyk plays the voice of Murderboat. Funny, goofy, fun stuff. Another show many people probably don't remember, The Critic. It stinks. Voiced by John Lovitz. This show like made parodies of movies and whatnot, and then I always use a reference from this and nobody understands what I'm saying, but I want to say on the first episode they do a parody of Beauty and the Beast, and it's like Beauty and King Dork, and I always say that nobody gets what I'm saying. It's from The Critic. Weird Science. I got into this way more than I got into the movie. And as you see, the Kelly was played by the girl from Kingpin. She's not in a lot of stuff, but like the stuff she's in, pretty awesome. This guy, I don't know. I think he was married to Jane McCarthy at one point. He was also in the Double Dragon movie for a little bit. He's been in some other stuff, I believe. But like the show was just goofy and funny, and it was so funny because I let my little ones watch it, and they're like, "Why is he always like horny and stuff like that?" And it's like because he gets them into trouble, and then they have to try and figure out how to get it out. What is it? It's the accelerant to start the story. So yeah, just fun stuff. I want to say 2 seasons. So another great series. This is on Adult Swim, Venture Brothers. I have all the seasons, but these are the 3 I have right here, and just phenomenal. Look at this. They have a book. And like it's about like just the making of it, and I'm reading. I'm not done. Don't get me wrong, but like, no, great show, funny stuff, adult humor, but yeah, very fun. Like there was a lot of people that Robot Chicken, it was Robot Chicken and Rick and Morty get so much say and stuff like that, but Venture Brothers I believe was just kind of underrated. It went under the radar for a lot of stuff, but just well written. It has like this odd comedy to it, and once you get into it, it's a blast. Another awesome series, Nash Bridges, with Cheech Marin as a police officer, Don Johnson, and that amazing car. But yeah, look at it, 122 episodes. Good cop show. I want to say the guy that plays Shang Tsung on Mortal Kombat, I believe, is the chief. Great stuff. Campbell from Evil Dead fame and in all the Sam Raimi movies was also in an awesome series called Briscoe County Jr. Just well done sci-fi Western. It's got this sci-fi element to it where they're looking for this gold orb looking thing, and just fun Western. Plays out really good, starts getting a pacing to it, and then just like click, 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 and it's a very fun watch. Jack of all trades is pretty good too. There's so many really good series that I could probably do a series on series, and I think I'm doing that already. But this is a good one. Easy on the eyes and very good storytelling. I want to say this was before she did the show about I think it was a talker or something. I don't know. She did some other show, and then now I think she's on 911. There's like a Fox show, or if Fox is doing that anymore, I don't know. Very entertaining. I'm thinking I'm going to do a whole series on series, and I hope y'all tune in for the rest of those. Here's one you basically like. You remember it as a kid, and then you rewatch it, and you're like, man, I remember why I liked it as a kid because it was just so good. Batman the Animated Series. I have the first one, and then I'm watching the rest of them on HBO Max. I want to say I think they have the entire series on there. So yeah, very fun watch. Classic Batman voice, like perhaps one of the best voiced Batmans, and just some really good storytelling and very entertaining. This one is super duper fun. Yeah, they've been on their own movies. What's that? I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was in Holes. He was in that one. You should. I didn't know it was based off of, it's like a Sherlock Holmes. Like it has a Sherlock Holmes inspiration to it. Didn't know about that, but super fun show. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. If you have not seen this show is also very, very great. It is based on a series of, I want to say, I think there was 3 direct-to-video movies that starred Noah Wyle or whatever. He's basically in the series as well as reprising his character, but the cast is phenomenal. We got Rebecca Romijn Stamos, we got Kane something off of Leverage. She's been in some stuff. Of course, Night Court, and he's been in some stuff as well. Super fun series. It's got to be streaming somewhere. If you want to check it out, you should check it out. It's super fun. My favorite episode is the video game episode. Great. Also, back in the day, they used to have some very well-written comedy. I mean, this is a great series. I want to say a TV show, and it's just really good. It still has the old school, like black and white cigarette commercials in there, but other than that, yeah, it's really well-written comedy stuff. Super fun. Back in the day, they just wrote some really good comedy. This as well has the Goodnight Gracie, and just well, super fun to watch. Also, this and Xena, very classic. I mean, Kevin Sorbo, Lucy Lawless in Xena, and it's just such a good show. I want to say this is one that's burned the spin-off, which was Xena, and just Kevin Sorbo, just fun stuff. I want to say Sam Raimi. I don't think he directs every episode, but he definitely had a part in the whole show in general. And I want to say Bruce Campbell has his piece as the King of Thieves, and just super fun show. Dan Versus is a fun show as well. I want to say, I think the first episode, he sits there and there's a tree that falls on his car. He's like, oh no, there's a tree falling on my car. Who could have done this? Oh, of course, George Washington. And he starts trying to find George Washington to make him repay for his tree fall. It's like, why would you make that bridge? But then it ends up actually being George Washington, so it's got that goofy just element to it, and super fun.